Hello there, and welcome back to International Fathers. I'm your host, Nelson Moody Sr. Recently, I heard a lot of fathers say that they can't represent themselves in court for custody of their child or children. I've had even some that come to me and say, well, Moody or Mr. Moody, can I do that? Do I really need an attorney? I say, yes, you can do it. No, you don't need an attorney. I said, well, how? You can represent yourself. You have that right. I'm ready to show you something. In my book, A Father's Self-Representation, Hosea 4 and 6, Eliminating the Middleman, the Attorney. Yes, this book, along with my other books, can be ordered at authorhouse.com, Barnes & Nobles, Borders, Amazon. You can Google my name. And those of you that are in the UK, you have your connections there. Those in South Africa, Australia, Asia, Europe, all over the world, in 191 countries, you have access to this book and the rest of my books. I'm going to read something to you. The vision of this book is to bring awareness to fathers of their parental rights when it comes down to custody of their child or children, to equip a father with the knowledge that will benefit him as he navigates through the judicial system, to break down any and all barriers, resistance, and obstacles that a father may encounter while representing himself in the judicial system, to leave a lasting impression on the judicial system as it relates to him knowing the law and being able to digest, interpret, and apply himself in the judicial system, to break all cycles of not knowing the laws and parental rights of a father. The mission of this book is to translate, to teach a father, to guide him step by step, to navigate through the judicial system after learning, digesting, and interpreting the laws of the judicial system, to represent himself in the judicial system for custody of his child or children by, number one, disseminating information to the fathers. In plain language, giving information to the fathers. Number two, interpret the laws. Plain language, learn the laws. Number three, disseminating information. Plain language, remembering what you learned. Number four, infiltrate the judicial system. Plain language, break the walls of the judicial system down. Number five, engage in action. Plain language, move to your target. Number six, navigate through the judicial system. Plain language, move swiftly through the judicial system. The objective of this book, for the father representing himself to handle his own court case of custody by establishing his case from the beginning, implementing the laws where they need to be, as well as using the language of the judicial system as it relates to custody issues. The purpose of this book, for the father not knowing, for the father not no longer needing an attorney to do what he has been shown, taught by educating himself of the legal aspects of the law, making attorneys look incompetent at their professions, and save your own money by not getting one to represent you in your custody case. The reason for the book, so that fathers can effectively present their child custody cases themselves instead of someone who knows nothing about the case. Sometimes an attorney can have 4 to 5 cases at one time going on with your case. The attorney may not be able to put as much focus on your case as you would like. With the father representing himself, he put all his focus on his case. This may also prevent a third party, a grandmother, an aunt, or a cousin, from trying to seek custody by intervening in the custody matter. Sometimes a judge will award custody of a child or children to a grandmother, aunt, or cousin before the father, who may have all that's needed for the best interest of the child or children. My advice for future attorneys: I often ask young people what they want to do with their lives when they get older. For the ones who may say they want to be an attorney, I ask why. When they say because of money, I say do not be an attorney for money. Be one so you can make a social and civil change. About the book. This book will clearly show a father how to represent himself in the judicial system in reference to custody of his child or children for the good reasons and what's best for them, and not for vindictive, spiteful, or cunning reasons. This book is also to improve the life of a father's child or children spiritually, mentally, psychologically, emotionally, intimately, socially, and eventually economically. I want to share you something. The first 2 chapters of this book. The first chapter is called Definitions. In this first chapter, I give you a lot of legal terms. As you can see, in the second chapter, what I do with them legal terms, guess what I do? I put them in plain language. So you, the father who are representing yourself, can understand it. Plain language. What attorneys go to school for in 4 years, I learned in 1 month. And it's all in this book. A father's self-representation. Eliminating the middleman, the attorney. Hosea 4 and 6. People are destroyed for lack of knowledge. I'm Nelson Moody Sr., the host of International Fathers. Remember, men are loving, caring parents too. Fathers, call those children. Children, call their fathers.